What is going to be the best strategy for you to launch and grow your business? In this video, I'm going to outline what we feel are the 4 best strategies for digital mentors, whether you're selling coaching, courses, memberships, or events. All right, so you're ready to start marketing and enrolling customers and clients. You've crafted your irresistible offer, you've outlined your sales process, structured your onboarding and fulfillment systems, and you're ready to get your message into the market. Congratulations. So what is going to be the best strategy for you to launch and grow your business? In this video, I'm going to outline what we feel are the 4 best strategies for digital mentors, whether you're selling coaching, courses, memberships, or events. Now, if you're new to this channel, I'm Norbert, co-founder of digitalmentors.com, where we help coaches, course creators, mentors, and experts monetize their knowledge and grow their digital mentoring business. If you're liking this video, please subscribe, like, and share, and comment down below. Let us know what are your biggest questions, your biggest challenges, or your takeaways from this video. So once you have your first offer ready to sell, it's time to focus on the 3 activities of marketing and growth. Build your audience, engage with your audience, and sell to your audience. These are the fundamental activities of all successful marketing strategies. It really doesn't matter what industry, what market, or what product is being sold. The most successful have built established audiences that trust them and use various communication channels to then sell their products or services. So whenever you get overwhelmed or confused about what you should actually be doing, always come back to these 3 basic activities. Every day, you should be doing specific tasks to build your audience, to engage with that audience, and to make offers to that audience. If you do this consistently over time, you will make sales. Now, the next step is to simply choose 1 or 2 platforms and 1 or 2 activities to execute on each of these 3 steps. Of course, this is where the confusion and overwhelm can come in because there's many different choices and options, many different trainers and gurus, each with their own recommendations for different marketing and advertising strategies. I'm going to outline for you right now our top 4 recommendations for the majority of digital mentors to launch and initially grow their business to at least about 10 to 25K per month. There's many different options, but the reason for these 4 strategic choices that I'm going to give you is because all 4 of them are really great strategies to build an engaged audience, build trust and relationship with that audience, and ultimately make offers and sell to that audience. All right, so here they are. Number 1, communities and groups. And specifically, I would recommend that you start and build a Facebook group. Several reasons for that. We'll get into the details. Number 2, building your personal brand on Instagram and YouTube. I'll explain the reasons for that pairing. Number 3, paid ads to conversion funnel. And number 4, speaking. Okay, so let's start with Facebook groups and building a community. The benefit of this is that you're going to be able to build not only an engaged audience on Facebook within that Facebook group, but you're also going to be building your email list as well. Facebook groups are one of the best platforms to build an active and engaged community. Instead of building a one-to-one communication model, you're building a one-to-many communication platform. Groups tend to have a higher engagement rate compared to business pages or even profiles and other platforms as well. Now, obviously, there's very specific and consistent activities that you'll need to do to maintain that engagement. But if you can create a healthy, engaged community, it'll pay you dividends in the long term. Because you get that direct interaction with your members, this is a perfect opportunity to do market research. You can learn so much from your engaged group as far as the top questions that they have, the problem that they're facing, the outcomes that they want, the obstacle that they're facing, and you'll be able to tailor your messaging and your offers specifically to your market. Another reason I love Facebook groups is you can leverage paid ads to grow the group, so you're not just dependent on organic growth. It's a very low barrier to entry. So even if you're just networking and prospecting on Facebook, doing it organically without a budget, it's a great engagement tool to bring people who are interested in what you offer into a community with whom then you can build a relationship. But if you can spend a little bit of money, if you can have a little bit of a marketing budget, you can skyrocket and amplify the speed of the growth of that group and the reach of your content. Even a small marketing budget can really kickstart your growth, which is so important when you're just getting started. Facebook groups are perfect for coaches because you get to interact with people immediately in the group. You get to share your value, you get to build trust, and you can engage in direct message conversations. Now, if you want to grow a membership site specifically on a different platform, let's say you're using a different platform to build a paid community or a paid membership, the Facebook group is a great place to build an engaged audience that you can promote your membership site to. Now, the key here is to make sure that your Facebook group is obviously related to what your membership is going to be about, but you want to consider a different outcome for each. If you're running a free group and then a paid membership, make sure that there's a different outcome, a different focus for each one. Ideally, having the paid membership be a natural next step to the free community that you're building. All right, let's move on to the second strategy, which I'm pretty excited about. I think this is a really great strategy right now in 2024 to not only build an email list, acquire clients and customers for your programs, but also to build your personal brand audience, not just on one, but on two platforms. Now, in another video, I break this strategy down in a little bit more detail so you can understand how we use Instagram and YouTube to work together. Instagram being more for gaining the attention and building the following, and then using YouTube as indoctrination content, developing trust and relationship, and even as sales assets to move our prospects along the customer journey. Instagram is excellent for gaining that attention, growing that initial audience, especially with the use of a little bit of paid ads to boost that growth initially. You can acquire followers from anywhere from $1 to $3 or $4 a follower, depending on your niche. And then you can leverage YouTube for the long form content, building both audiences at the same time. You're able to leverage the Meta advertising platform and the Google YouTube advertising platform to reach broader audiences as you grow. YouTube also provides a really significant SEO advantages. Your content can rank higher and be seen by new audiences based on your keywords and the type of content that you create. Plus, you're able to attract viewers with buyer intent. They're specifically searching for solutions to their problems, ready to buy the solution that you provide. Both platforms offer excellent collaboration opportunities with other influencers, amplifying your reach. Do not sleep on that. With both platforms, you've got a variety of different types of posts and content that you can create. So you can find something that you're comfortable with, whether it's images, written text in the form of carousels, stories, live broadcasts, short form, long form videos. There's really a diverse amount of content that you can create to reach your audience and build that relationship. And of course, I'm always looking for the leverage of being able to use paid ads. And again, both platforms are perfect for that. You can acquire cheap subscribers on YouTube and cheap followers on Instagram. Even a small marketing budget can really help to kickstart your business, especially at the beginning. And when you're ready, you can scale to any size that you want. Again, really good for coaches because you can get right into direct messages on Instagram, plus building that authority and trust with the long form content on YouTube. Course creators, membership site, these are perfect platforms to build those audiences, lead people to your opt-ins, your lead magnets to build your email list, and promote through a variety of different content mediums to any of your offers. I think where this strategy really stands ahead is the ability to grow that personal brand audience, that following on the two biggest platforms, Meta and Google, Instagram and YouTube, in addition to also growing your most valuable asset, which is your email list. Now, the next strategy is a familiar one, paid ads to conversion funnel. When we think about running paid ads through a sales funnel, this is typically what we're thinking of. The benefits here are direct and potentially rapid growth. You're setting up ad campaigns, you're immediately getting traffic, you're testing your messaging, you're generating leads, hopefully building your email list and acquiring customers right away. The challenge can be in making this type of a funnel profitable, of course, but But if you have the right offer strategy, it's not as difficult and complicated as it might originally seem. Make sure you're building your remarketing audiences at the same time, and you'll be growing not only your email list, but these remarketing audiences to whom you can build trust and credibility with, and build additional platforms and sell additional offers. Typically, the big objection with this strategy is you might think you don't have enough of a marketing budget to get started. And there's definitely some ways to get around that. If you focus on your offers, you focus on high ticket offers, it's much easier to make it profitable in the short term. But of course, you're either going to need to master paid ads or hire a marketing agency, which has its drawbacks as well. And then of course, you're going to have that ongoing monthly expense of paying for the paid media. However, the targeted reach is second to none. Paid ads allow for precise targeting based on demographics, interests, and behaviors, ensuring that your message reaches the right audience. Another benefit is instantaneous testing. You can test out your messages through these paid strategies, and you can see through the data exactly what messages are resonating and working and which ones are not, to allow you to make quick modifications and improvement. Of course, the big benefit here also is that scalability, right? Once you do find a profitable campaign, you can increase budgets and scale your results and sales. You're able to track every single step of the funnel, so you can create a measurable ROI or return on investment in your marketing campaign. The drawbacks here, of course, there's a few. One of those being you don't always get your ads approved. Some people even have their ad account shut down. And so I would never want to be solely dependent on this one ad strategy to bring in all of your clients. It's an incredibly powerful strategy, but there's definitely some risk involved. Paid ads can be used very successfully for coaches, course creators, for membership sites, and obviously also for virtual and live events. My typical recommendation for most coaches and course creators is not necessarily to start here, but to add paid ads strategies to one of the other 3 strategies that you would implement. All right, and the fourth strategy, a little bit different than everything else here. This one is definitely the lowest tech out of all of them and is perfect for you if you're already a speaker or you want to be a speaker. So speaking on virtual as well as in live events is an exceptional way to build your audience, build authority, build your brand, to sell virtually anything, and make some amazing connections and potentially future collaborations as well. I included this strategy because I wanted to include a strategy for those of you coaches, course creators, educators, trainers, where the internet marketing world feels a little complicated, a little overwhelming. You might not be as technical. And so this gives you an opportunity to leverage your other skill sets, your voice, your speaking, your communication skill sets, and still be able to build a great following and even acquire clients quite quickly. One speaking engagement can bring in all the clients that you need sometimes. So it really can be an incredibly valuable marketing strategy to start with or to add onto your other marketing strategy. Speaking engagements, whether they're on podcast, virtually on telesummit, or in live event, they position you as an authority in your field, enhancing your credibility and trust. From those speaking engagements, you're able to send people to your offers, your lead magnets, perhaps events, building your email list, and building that asset so that you can continue to promote to those people. This is one of the best ways to create opportunities to connect with other experts, others in your field, potential clients, and industry influencers, which can lead to some pretty incredible collaboration opportunities as well. And as far as content is concerned, you kind of have ready-made content, because all you need is the recordings of your speaking engagement, whether it's podcasts or at a live event, and you can repurpose those recordings to produce for social media, whether it's for long-form content or short-form reels as well. So you're not going to be forced on having to create tons of content for social media. You'll have so much content to pull from and simply repurpose. This really is an excellent opportunity for any coaches, speakers, authors, course creators, and trainers, to build that authority, to build trust, to get exposure to other people's audiences, as long as you have a methodology to bring them back onto your social platforms, or most importantly, your email list, to be able to monetize them. Now, the big tip that I want to give you here when you're getting started is you want to choose one of these 4 marketing strategies and just focus on one of these strategies until you hit your first 10, 20K per month before you add any more strategies, before you complicate your business at all. All right, I want to hear your feedback on what do you think of my top 4 recommendation. Is there something that I missed that you think needs to be on here? Did I miss your favorite marketing strategy? I'd love to give you a little bit more context as to why maybe I didn't choose it as one of my top 4 recommendations, and share with us which one of these you're working on right now. Now, if you haven't yet created your irresistible offer that's bringing in new clients, or you're struggling to sell your offer, I want to invite you to our irresistible offer workshop, which we hold on a regular basis. One of the most important elements of your business is your messaging and the offers that you sell. And if you haven't nailed that down, it doesn't really matter how much marketing you do, you're going to struggle to convert and enroll clients. So let's make sure you've got your messaging and your irresistible offer nailed down, so when you get to marketing, it's going to be much more successful.